Hello everyone. In this video, let us see Greek alphabet symbols which are generally used in math, physics and chemistry. First is alpha. Alpha is used to represent elementary particle in physics. It is also used to represent angles, angular acceleration. Next is beta. Beta is used to represent elementary particle in physics. It is also used to represent angles, flux density, phase constant. Next is gamma. Gamma is used to represent elementary particle in physics. It is also used to represent angles. Next is delta. This delta is called triangle. Uppercase delta it is, which is used to represent difference in lengths or difference in any two physical quantities like delta x is equals to x2 minus x1. And this delta is called change. Change in length, change in displacement can be represented with delta, which is uppercase delta. And this lowercase delta is used to represent angle of deviation, damping coefficient. Next is epsilon. Epsilon is used to represent strain. That is, epsilon is equals to change in length upon original length. It is also used to represent electric field intensity. Next is zeta. Zeta is used in engineering dynamics to represent damping ratio of an oscillating system, and it is used to represent coefficients, coordinates and impedance. Next is eta. Eta is used in physics and astronomical applications. It is used to represent chemical potential, dielectric, refractive index, and intrinsic impedance of a medium. Let's erase this so that we can write some more Greek letters here. Next is theta. Theta is widely used in trigonometry to represent angles, and it is also used to represent angular phase displacement, thermal resistance and transit angle. Next is kappa. Kappa is used to represent Einstein's constant of gravitation, which is a lowercase k, and it is also used to denote coupling coefficient and susceptibility. Next is lambda. Lambda is used to represent wavelength, density of charge, photosensitivity. Next is mu. Mu is used in physics to represent amplification factor, magnetic permeability, micron, mobility and permeability. Next is nu. Nu. Nu is used to represent frequency, Poisson's ratio. Next is pi. It is the most iconic and well-known Greek letter. It is generally used in geometry, and it is the ratio of circles circumference and diameter, and the value for pi is equals to 3.14159 and so on. Next is rho. Rho is used to represent density, which is the ratio of mass and volume. It is also used to represent reflection coefficient, reflection factor, resistivity. Next is sigma. This is uppercase sigma, which is nothing but summation, and this is lowercase sigma, which is generally used to represent conductivity. Next is tau. Tau is used to represent time phase displacement, time constant, and transmission factor. Next is pi. Pi is generally used to represent coefficient of performance, magnetic flux, phase angle, and radiant flux. Next is omega. Omega. Omega is generally used to represent angular velocity, and the uppercase of omega. This is the uppercase of omega, which is used to represent ohm, a unit of resistance. Next, psi. It is often used in physics to represent wave functions in quantum mechanics, and it is even used to represent the planet Neptune. Thank you.